There is no difference between an agreement and a contract, except that a contract is usually a written agreement. There's an old adage at law that an oral agreement is not worth the paper it's not written on. The reality is that a contract is simply an agreement between two people in writing that agrees to certain obligations and responsibilities. The bigger question that I get is not what is the difference, is should I have a written agreement? In other words, should I have a contract as opposed to an oral agreement? Will that antagonize the other person? Am I challenging their integrity? My response to that is that in almost every business transaction, a written contract is not designed to test the integrity of the other person, but to make sure that you are both in agreement as to what you're doing so that you can avoid future disputes. And my general rule of thumb is that if people are off to a good start in a business, a written agreement between them is a very good way to establish the nature of the agreement itself, so that if that person changes, let's say they die or they leave the business or something happens or there's a dispute, or even if there's just a disagreement during the course of the business, everybody can go back to the written contract and say, this is what we agreed to, this is what was meant. And so in essence, the written agreement isn't a test of integrity, it preserves it.